One basic thing I have observed is that many Nigerians that are in the diaspora that have tried starting a farm in Nigeria, majority of them have regretted it. Majority of them are crying. I come in contact with so many of them every day. Nigerians that are living in the diaspora have tried to start up farms in Nigeria, and most times 80% of the time it have led to disaster. It have led to so many of them crying. It have led to so many of them losing their money, losing all their savings and not getting anything back. You see, if you even go over the internet, people will always tell you, some influencers will tell you that one of the best way for you to lose money is to start a business in Nigeria. And I get it. This is because when it comes to Nigeria, so many people feel that, okay, you have to, you have to be on ground in order to make things happen. In Nigeria, that everybody in Nigeria is not trusted. Everybody is a scammer. Everybody is doing this and that. And I get it. I get it. I have my own share in the lot. I have seen people that are staying in the diaspora and did business here in Nigeria and also failed. I've also seen people that have maybe invested in a business and it also failed. And all these things are the reasons why so many people in the diaspora are regretting starting a farm. Are we going to talk about the problems that come from the farm attendants, the problems that come from them every day? They keep on giving you stories, give you a new story today, tomorrow they give you another story. They keep on giving you stories upon stories on stories. And these have made many people to think that, see, forget that thing. I'm not going to start a business in Africa. I'm not going to start a business in Nigeria. And they say, I'm not going to start any business because it is not sustainable. How have I avoided it? What have I done differently that makes my business to run even better than when I was in Nigeria? My name is Simeon Odi. They call me Showboy here in the United Kingdom. I'm a battling farmer that left Nigeria and I'm now living and residing in the United Kingdom. If this is your first time coming across this channel, consider subscribing on this channel, liking this particular video, and watch other videos that I have on this amazing community. And also, this community, we talk about frugality, we talk about debt management, we talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about investing back home. We also talk about investing in the stock exchange. So if this is look like what will interest you, please do well to subscribe to this channel. So let us go straight to this video and understand what I have done, why people are failing, why diaspora, some diaspora are failing when they try to start a farm in Nigeria. The first thing that happens is that they lack understanding of the Nigerian market. You see, most diaspora that try to set up farms in Nigeria are diaspora that have stayed out of Nigeria for a very long time. Some people have stayed out of Nigeria for 15, 20 years. Some have stayed out of Nigeria for 30 years. So because they are not in tune with the happenings in Nigeria, they use the culture of where they are coming from. They use that culture to invest in Nigeria. They invest in things that they feel make sense in where they are living. I had someone that called many years ago. I had someone that came to my WhatsApp and was discussing about starting a farm in Nigeria. And when I was consulting for him, he was talking about how he planned to move goats from the Netherlands. The Boer goat, the Kalahari goat, all of them. He want to move it from the Netherlands to Nigeria. He planned on doing a whole lot of things that is going to do option. He's going to do option where the way he sells his goat will be through auction. You know auction now? Because of my accent, auction. So he said that if he want to sell, he will gather people and people will be pricing it as if they are doing bazaar. Going, gone. 5,000, 50, 1 million naira, going, gone. And when he was saying all these things, I was sipping my malt. It's not malt. I think it was Heineken. And I was listening to him and I was laughing. I was like, this person, you sure say you know wetin you dey talk? Like, people for Nigeria go consider and dey auction goat. It might work in some rich community in Nigeria. But if you are thinking of starting a business that is sustainable, you shouldn't be thinking about this business idea you have in Nigeria. You live in the Netherlands. I think you have been there for so many years. You should be thinking about doing this in the Netherlands, not in Nigeria. People in the diaspora, they don't understand the market. They grow crops. They raise livestock without knowing whether there is a demand or whether there is a buyer for it. I can tell you this, that if 50 people come to my WhatsApp for us to discuss about agriculture, only one out of the 50, normally asks, what is the way to sell this product? Everybody believes that it is food, and because it is food that you can sell it. Let me give you an example. I once had a garri factory in my farm, which I've liquidated now. And the garri was, you will believe me that everybody eats garri per se. Is it not garri? That garri is a Nigerian man food. We started this garri business. After we finished making the garri, it was small sales from the community that was coming in. That one could not even take care of the diesel that we are using when grinding the garri. We now have to get a pickup in order to carry this garri and be going into bush market to sell. In order to sell in the bush, this is highly hygienic garri that I was using. I used a stainless grater in order to produce, so that it does not give the same acidic result like the one they produce locally. But people did not look at the neatness of the place. They did not look at the handling. I was going into bush market to sell this garri. My team will go to bush market, we will spend money. We have to reduce money in order to sell this garri. I woke up one day, I carried this garri to Abuja. There is a place that is a garri market in Abuja, if you know Abuja very well. I carried this garri in a pickup, in a J5, full load J5, container body, and went there. Stories upon stories. And this is garri. So now imagine you are, if not that I am on ground, and later I find a way of selling it because I was on ground. Imagine that you are a diasporan that invested in that garri without truly knowing whether there is actual demand for it. You invested millions getting stainless grater, getting all those things in your factory, and they could not sell it. Because if they could not sell the product will spoil and your money is gone. What will happen? You will wake up to a product that you cannot sell, and that will be disastrous for you. So don't jump into it. Try to understand the market. Living abroad now, even what I am doing now is to identify the market first, identify demand before I do production. I identify demand before I do production. I started my catfish farm again with 1,000 catfish to be using the rotational model in order to grow it, where I keep 1,000 every month. Now, in the next, they are tomorrow being 14th. I've been yesterday be 14. They will be 1 month old. That means I still have about 60 days, 70 days to smoke them because I want to smoke them. So within these 70 days, few days from now, I'm going to be updating my customers for them to book whether they will want smoked fish. I'm going to start marketing both online and offline so that I can get the demand for the production. I cannot smoke the fish without getting the demand for the production. And this is because it's been long that we smoked fish in the farm. The people that are using, the other partners I have that are using the spaces in the farm, they sell live fish. They sell live fish. So the customers we have on ground in the farm now are those that come to buy live fish. So I have to find out the demand before I smoke. So if you are serious about starting a farm, please consider making sure that you find out whether there is market for the product. Don't go and start farming pig in Kano. There is no market for pig in Kano. Okay? Don't go and start farming fish in Meduguri. People in Meduguri prefer their river fish. Okay? Find out what is going to work in this market. Don't go and be doing frozen chicken in Kano. Why will you do frozen chicken in Kano? Because a Muslim believes that he is the one that is supposed to bleed his animal. So what he prefers is live chicken. Know your area. Know your area and know what works for you. If you are in the north, and you want to go into goat farming, for instance, the best way to go into goat farming in the north is to consider trading the goats. Except you are keeping exotic goats. Even if you are breeding goats, consider trading the goats because the goats are plenty in the north. So why should you be breeding? When the problem in the north is how to even access more market in order to sell what we have. Look at your environment. Look at your environment and identify the market before you go inside. The second reason why people from the diaspora fail is because they underestimate the local challenges. They underestimate the local challenges. They don't look at our weather. They don't look at our political instability. They don't look at our infrastructure. They underestimate it. Someone, because you have access and money, you can be able to buy 100 hectares of land in the village. In the village. You want to now farm the whole cassava in the world. You want to now farm the whole maize in the village. You are not even looking at road infrastructure. You are not asking questions that after they farm this maize, what is the road? How do we access road from that farm to the market? How do we harvest this product from that place to the market? You are not looking at Fulani herdsmen. If I'm farming 100 acres of land inside this village, I went and buy this land. What is the security that is going to take care of this thing so that people do not waste my sweat? We underestimate it. We do not put it into account. Even the weather, we don't even check the weather. Where I buy this land, the soil test. What is the particular thing that is supposed to grow in this soil? Did we do a soil test? Did we check whether this particular thing is going to do well? See, let me tell you something. Before you start to see everything, you must know that if you farm something in a small scale, sometimes it do better than large scale. For you to go into commercial farming, you must do so many things like testing of your soil if you are a crop farmer. But if to know whether that particular product is going to grow well in that area, I am an ardent believer that any crop or product can grow in anywhere in Nigeria or Africa. I believe that too. But that can only happen in a small scale while you continue to grow and expand it small and gain capacity. If you are living in the south and you know that onions grow in the north, you are not using greenhouses. You are not using greenhouses where you do what we call precision farming. You are not using a small scale farming and irrigation. You are not using irrigation and all these things to do precision farming. You now just go and you want to do onion like the northern man. You will cry. You will cry. You will lose your money. You have to consider weather. So what I'm doing on ground is that I challenge the thing into specific need. I look at what is needed in Nasarawa State. I look at the opportunities in Nasarawa State. We need fish. We need fish. We need pigs. In Nasarawa State, look at Benue State. It's just close to us. Abuja is close to us. All these places eat pigs. Southern Kaduna is just by our border there. They eat pigs. Enugu is just 3 hours from Benue State. They eat pigs. So we look at this opportunity in all this ranch, and that is what we are specifying in. And we did not buy our farm in the village. Our farm is in my community, and in that community is a town. It's under Lafia, not development area. It is still under Lafia, the state capital. So now we have interest and land elsewhere inside the villages there in Nasarawa State. But in those places, we are doing another method to make sure that we have access to the land so that we do not go and plant and start crying. This is what you still need to do. Don't underestimate the local challenges we have here. Nigeria no be UK. Nigeria no be Canada. Nigeria no be United States of America. The third reason why these people fail is poor management from afar. Okay, you all know that you are afar and you want to start farm in Nigeria. You have to be monitoring the farm remotely. Okay, but you are packing plenty shift. You do not even have time for yourself, even in the abroad. How can you have time to manage your farm? It will lead to inefficiency. It will lead to loss. Many diaspora investors rely on others without proper oversight or system to manage. No CCTV, no clocking for attendants, nothing. No partners. You have a farm. You cannot give some space in your farm for other people to farm too. Those other people that are using the space in your farm is like a check and balance that you can use to check up on your own people. You are not doing it. You are not doing it. You must make sure that you create time. And if you are working 40, 60 hours, 50 hours a month, you will have the time. You will have the time to manage it. But if you now want to work 120 hours, you want to work 200 hours, you want to also party with it, you want to also go to vacation, you want to also do this, and you are managing a farm in Nigeria, it cannot work. You must look at your timetable in where you are staying and bring out time inside your timetable so that you can use it daily. If you don't learn anything in this video, learn this word daily. To check up on your farm, to check up on what is happening. Consider partnership with people. Give them space in your farm. Stop competing with people. Start collaborating with people. Start collaborating with people. Competition is why Africans are not even building businesses abroad. Competition is the reason why Africans are not coming together to have good businesses. Okay, so stop it. The thing I did, said the opportunities, I looked at it. Okay, look at how you can run day to day. For me, I implemented management and systems. I implemented it. I have people that are there. I build system. And when they talk about system and processes, we are not talking about computer. We are not talking about CCTV only. We are talking about people. I have people on ground that are giving me clear accountability. Clear accountability, because they also have good interest in the farm. If the farm fail, even them will fail. Even those people that rented or I gave part of the farm will fail. So they don't want the farm to fail because they are also benefiting from it. And another reason, the fourth reason why people fail is they are overextending financially. They are overextending financially. Somebody want to start a farm. He start putting in plenty money, overspending, bringing in large amount of money. Does not mean that your farm will succeed. It does not mean. The fact that you imported all your materials from England, from Scotland, from Canada, from America, does not mean that your farm is going to succeed. No way. No way. Your farm cannot succeed because of the amount of money that you pour into the farm. Scale this your farm gradually. Scale this your farm small. Do a financial cushion of unforeseen circumstances. There is a method that one of my big oga in this farming institute gave me. And that method that he gave me, I have been looking at it. I say, such a wise man. See, don't underestimate Nigerians. So look at us abroad. You see that we are very smart people. No disrespect for other people that are in other parts of Africa. But Nigeria, we are smart people. This, my Nigeria brother, told me something. He says, Simeon, if you want to start a farm with 10 million naira, divide that money into 3 and start with only 3.5 million or 3.3 million naira. Keep the other 6 point something million naira in fixed deposit. That 3.3 million naira, he told me that in 6 months, that one go west. Because I will be trying to understand the market first with that 3.3 million. And instead of borrowing money after 6 months, go back to that your money and bring another 3.3 million naira as a lifeguard to this money that you put. Give it another 6 months. That is 1 year. Then after 1 year, go and bring the other 6 months, the other 3.3 million and put. That is when you start gaining more than 300% of profit. And I looked at his farm. He's a big name in this industry in Nigeria. I look at his farm. His farm is one of the top farms in the whole Nigeria. So what are we saying? We are saying that you need to scale your farm gradually. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't use all your retirement money to build a farm. Don't put all your money that you have saved in a farm. Divide this money into 3 and put it 6 months apart gradually so that you will understand the business. The 5th reason why many diaspora have failed is that they are not adapting to our local culture and our practices. You understand? Farming no be just science. Farming no be just science. Agriculture, they will tell you, is the science. Is the science. It is also an art. Agriculture is also about you understanding the culture and the local practices of where you buy land, of where you want to do this farm. Investors ignore this. They think they can be applying their Western techniques everywhere. Oh, I just got back. Omo, I just got back. Ah, Omo, Canada. Oh, Omo, UK. Oh, Omo, America. Do you know that in America, that the cow, they milk it? Oga, how many people are drinking fresh milk in Nigeria? Is it not powdered milk we are taking? Understand it. Adapt to us, or we are begging you. Epelesa, epelema. Adapt to our local culture. If not, you will cry. You will lose all the pension that you have worked abroad. You will lose it. Don't speak plenty English. In my comment section, my last video, I talk about how I am retiring in 45. Somebody is in my comment section already telling me that Nigerians are saying that they want to retire at 45. Why will you be saying you want to retire? That it is good you are saying you want to build businesses, that you don't need to work or answer somebody, sir, for you to eat. But that his problem in the video is that I'm speaking English, that I should go and check the English meaning of retirement. That retirement means not working again. So you see, his problem with my video is my English. His problem is my English. He's schooling me that I must go and check dictionary. Not the content of what I am telling him. He's not disputing the fact of what I am saying. He's disputing the English word retirement. Sir, Nigeria no be Canada, no be America. We do not speak English here. We do not speak English here. I adapted my farm is a cassava farm. Okay, my community is a cassava community. My community accepts fish. I adapted to my local condition. I adapted to my soil. I adapted to my climate. I adapted to my agricultural traditions in Nigeria. I adapted to it. You need to adapt to it too if you want to succeed in it. Another thing that people in the diaspora do is that they do not build a solid network. They don't do it. They don't take time to build relationship with local farmers. They come to the community. You come to a community and you are trying to displace the local farmers. You can't displace them. They are together with you. You need them. In fact, before you even start building the farm, you need to know the community, know how you can meet their chief, know how you can be able to talk with the chief. Tell them that you are going to build a borehole in this community, that you are going to give water free. It doesn't cost you anything. That same water you are using for your farm, remove one pipe outside your farm and put it free of charge for the community to be getting water there. They will safeguard your farm. They will safeguard your farm. I draw the electricity from a place to my farm. And people within that side of my farm are taking electricity free of charge. I knew how much I spent in order to bring that electricity. Okay? Consider helping people. Consider building relationship. What about experts? You are not building a relationship with experts in the field. When you come to WhatsApp and they tell you to pay 25,000 naira, 100,000 naira to get knowledge in order to see how you can do this thing, you refuse. Even your competitors, people that you are competing with, you need to build relationship with them. Remember that we cannot even finish the demand on food in Africa. We cannot finish the demand of food in Nigeria. So no matter how much you bring, no matter your production, we will still be importing food. Over 300 million people. Over 300 million people. Create a strong network. Share knowledge. This was what I did. Share knowledge. It will be a big difference in you doing this thing. Now, the last thing they do, but not the least, because there are so many things. This is not just it. The last on this video that I'm talking about is they do not focus on long-term sustainability. What is the sustainability of this farm? You cannot continue. If you are, delete everything I have talked about before. Delete it. This one now is the one you need to concentrate on. What is the sustainability of your farm in the long term? You need to start your farm. Probably if you want to start with chicken, I advise you to start with one. Start with it. But in the long term, what is the sustainability of the farm? You need to create a sustainability where you do not need to buy feed every time. You need to create a way where the waste from your chicken, you are going to use it to produce, to get a land where you farm maize, where you farm soya beans, so that you can reduce your cost of production by using this maize and soya beans to create food for your chicken. If you are into fish, the water that is wasting from your ponds need to go to a garden where you are creating vegetable. That vegetable that you are creating is the same thing you will use to pay your salary. It is the same thing that will be giving you daily income in the farm. If you are into pig production, you need to see how you can produce maggot with your fish, so that even the maggot from the fish, you can use it to feed your fish, or you can use it to feed local chicken. If you are into goat, you need to see how you can use the manure from the goat to produce compost. This compost is what you can use to be producing small-scale vegetable in the farm. Sustainability. My farm is a zero-waste integrated farm. I am building it back. The fish section is already okay. Chickens are already in the farm as we speak. This week, a partner have already collected the pig place and he have paid money to go and bring in pigs. I told you before in the other video that the only pig we are going to do in the farm is Duroc. Very expensive breed. But this partner is serious and he have already, the pig section is already there. By weekend, this weekend, the pigs, you will start seeing videos and content with our Duroc. It is not my money. It is partnership. These people have full control of the farm. That is how I am building. That is how I'm building smartly. A sustainable farm. A sustainable farm we can call our own. I did a mistake the first time. I built by promising people that I'm going to give them a return on investment. I cannot do that again. I cannot promise you profit. You have to do it yourself. And I am teaching you. If you are living far from Lafia and you cannot come to Odis Ranch to do it, look for a farm near you and partner with them. If you have a farm right now that is failing, look for people that don't have money to start their own farm but want to do it, partner with them. Do the same thing I'm doing. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Learn everything I'm doing and reciprocate it. I'm creating a farming model that have a long-term growth in mind, that have a sustainability in mind, that focus on creating a self-sustaining ecosystem rather than quick win. Sustainability, 10 years plan, 10 years plan. What do they call me in your country? Because my name is Simeon Odi, and in this country, they call me Sure Boy. I don't know what they call me in your country. Comment, tell me what they call me in your country so that we know. If you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please do well to subscribe. If you are still interested in the storage business that we are doing, please send me a message on +234 7053 216310, and I'll join you. Join our community where we are going to start with egusi in this farming period. I will come to you again, but for now, I wish you all the best things in life. I wish you that you learn from this point that I've made, and I wish you adjustment. Nigeria is our home. Africa is our home. We must not give up. We must continue to preach Nigeria first. We must continue to preach Africa first. We must continue to tell the good news about our place. We do not have another home than Africa. We do not have another home. I will see you soon. Bye.